Hello, and welcome to this Minecraft Monday. My name is John, and I am joined by Sean.
Hello.
And we are here to play some Minecraft on a Monday.
Indeed, that is what we do.
You find me in the killing room we made at the end of last session, because we're going to keep building on this project. Because this is a fine dark room killing room. It seems to be having a little bit of an issue at the moment with actually spawning. I'm hoping that it's just going to sort of sort itself out.
It could just be a proximity thing, we're thinking. Aren't we?
Yeah. So hopefully it'll work itself out. And if it doesn't,
Would have thought so.
if I'm in the middle of a machine, if it doesn't, we'll work it out for it. But that's all well and good for picking up random resources, and obviously sometimes that's needed, and also for collecting things like mob juice, which is a technical
And
term.
brains. Skulls.
Greetings, Pendragon.
Danny.
So that's all well and good for collecting mob juice and for collecting brains and heads and things. Hey, Spider Sam.
Hi.
It be a craft mine daemon.
It be.
We want to build, or Sean is currently in the process of clicking furiously to build, a specific spawning area for mobs that we're gonna want either to be able to turn off and on the spawning of, or that we're gonna want a lot of specific mob drops from.
We want to be able to tailor what we get, basically.
Yeah. So for things like for killing the Wither, we need nether skulls. So we're going to get a specific nether skull chamber. And I want to play with something we've not played with before.
Yeah.
That's fun. And I want to make the Killer Joe. Now, the Killer Joe is effectively a zombie brain in a jar that we hand a sword to.
Sounds legit.
So we need to make a Franken zombie. Which means I need to make a soul binder. Soul binder. Which means I need an Enderman head, a creeper head, and a skeleton skull.
Sounds like exactly the kind of thing we've been collecting.
And conveniently, if I actually looked at the right wall, I've got a creeper head, an Enderman head, and a skeleton skull.
Woo!
Which is, long time no see in the sense of streams. Oh well. Welcome back, Spider Sam. I hope you're doing okay. Right, let's put my soul binder down here next to my slice and splice. Doing good, thanks, Sam. Oh, I need a capacitor for that as well. I keep going back to satisfactory controls and holding down shift to try and sprint.
It is so irritating, isn't it? Like I do it all the time.
I mean, it shows you how much Satisfactory I've been playing recently, where it's now just become like
Default
control is must go fast, hold down sprint.
Yeah.
What was I looking for? I wanted a capacitor. A double layer? Yeah, it can get a double layer.
Really pushing the boat out there, John. Double layer capacitors, whatever next.
I mean, I could go to an octadic.
True. If Michael were here, you know his response would be, yeah, do it.
Yeah. So, now that I've got that, I need a Z logic processor. I have one prepared. Do I have a solver?
Ooh, handy.
I do, but with nothing in it. That's annoying.
Less handy.
Say Z logic processor goes in there, and then I need the soul of a zombie. So I need it to be nighttime. Is it nighttime out? It is not.
Should be relatively soon.
It's midday.
Oh.
Underground I go. Again, holding down shift. Damn it. My brain's been rewired. If I start pressing C to dive leap.
Yeah, we'll know that you've completely lost the plot.
Oh, I hear a zombie.
Zombie.
Here, Mr. Zombie.
Come.
There you are. There we go, in the bowl. Yeah, hit high noon. Mr. Zombie has friends who are annoyed I shoved him in a bottle.
But now he's like a pirate ship. They should be happy for him.
Not sure that's how it works.
Yeah, totally how it works. If you can have a pirate ship in a bottle, then zombie in a bottle works the same way. Legit.
I have shoved his soul and very essence into a bottle, and I'm now going to go and bind it to a zombie brain.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Are we going 5x5 or 7x7?
Go 7x7.
Okie dokes.
So the soul binder also needs experience.
Okay.
I've given it my own experience. Look at that animation, it's so cool. There it did. So I now have
watching the stream to see. Ooh, it is cool. Can confirm.
And it's kind of got a nice slow grinding. Oh yeah, it became a zombie genie. So Spider Sam zombie in a jar's a spider genie. A zombie genie. Right.
True.
So I'm now making the first of our Killer Joes.
Mm-hmm.
Which is now done.
Yay.
So there's a Killer Joe.
Very cool.
Right, how do I make nutrient distillation? Because, we need to feed our Killer Joe. Okay. I need a vat. The vat, sorry. The vat.
Is there any suggestion of what height the rooms we might want?
I'd say at least 3 blocks tall.
Okay.
In case Endermen need to be put into it.
Yeah, that's fair. I think I need to get a microphone stand so I can get the microphone closer to my face and further away from my mouse.
I have a vat.
Yay!
Where do I want to put the vat? That's a good question. Guess somewhere over here. Right, you are getting an optic capacitor, because I think I can do one of those. I am short of materials for one of those. Can I do a double? We'll upgrade you later.
Once they're set up and running, we won't need to get back into them, will we? So we don't need like a door on them?
No, I wouldn't have thought so.
Okay.
If we do, we've got ways through walls.
Yeah.
But it won't.
Cool.
it won't be a common requirement to get in there, I don't think.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's entirely where I wanted those. Okay, I've got power going into the vat. So for nutrient distillation, we want water in the vat, and a meat stuff and a sugar. So I want a sink. And I want a fluid conduit. What are you? Your fluid, your power. Oh, we're out of nether quartz.
We are?
That's inconvenient.
Yeah, really quite inconvenient.
Did we have a bee that made us nether quartz?
I think there can be a bee that makes us it. I don't think we've got one off the top of my head. I could be wrong though.
Oh, that's how we've got one nether quartz.
Did we have a bee that made it once?
I think we may have had a comb that we got from like a quest.
Oh, okay.
Or
yeah,
like from meeting someone that made it, that we've not actually got the actual bee that does it. I'm going to need to go and find some nether quartz. Probably in the nether. Or check and see, have we got... Oh, no quartz blocks. Okay, yeah, nether trip for me.
Do we seriously not have any?
We have one fragment.
That's crazy.
What have you had for dinner, Tanny? Yeah, it's good to hear that hunger's back again if it's been missing for a little while.
That is true. It's always slightly concerning when hunger goes walkies.
Right, beef.
My brain, every time someone says beef, just reverts back to that kid. I smell like beef.
I smell like beef.
I smell like beef.
Do we have sugar set up in the... We've got 4.8 thousand sugar.
Yeah, the bees go a bit mental on the sugar.
That's fine, I'm using it now.
There's a whole branch of them that just straight up make sugar, I think.
So it's not the best way of making nutrient distillation, but we are now making nutrient distillation.
Okay.
It might be that we want to look at getting... I think I can enhance the vat. Was it better with mushroom as well? Did mushroom get us a better... Fermented spider eye.
Ew.
And heads get us twice the amount. Rotten flesh. How much rotten flesh do we have?
I've got to have a fair whack, surely.
112.
Yeah, not bad.
I can
I was expecting more, but...
Can run some of that through first.
Does that give us better?
So beef gives us 0.75. Rotten flesh gives us 1.5.
Okay.
So basically, the two materials that we put in there each have their own multiplier on them. So the sugar gets us 1.
Okay, yeah.
The rotten flesh gets us 1.5. The beef gets us 0.75.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think the idea being beef is slightly easier to automate.
Yeah. I mean, we shouldn't have a shortage of beef.
No, we really shouldn't. So that's going. I'm going to now go to the nether and get us some more quartz.
I'm doing my best to make sure that this isn't going to spawn random stuff in the corridors. I'm not worried about the odd random...
No, the odd random thing in a room should be fine, because the killing stuff should... Ow, 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 ow. I'm
Yeah,
on fire.
I would really like not to have, you know, walking around minding your own business and suddenly there's a zombie strolling up behind you.
Yeah, ideally not. Damn firefoxes.
Firefoxes are a bit of a pain, aren't they?
Just a bit.
Like, how do you deal with them? What's their thing?
You attack them with a sword.
Okay, so there isn't like... Do they blow up on you? Or... I can't remember.
No, the fire bat will blow up on you.
Ah, yes.
The firefoxes just set you on fire.
Okay, so yeah, they're not...
They do tend to swarm more than some of the other nasties down here. Tanny has KFC.
What, not a McFlurry? Well, that was what we discussed earlier. Or am I imagining McFlurries?
No, there was definitely a McFlurry mentioned pre-stream.
I mean, I have definitely imagined McFlurries before. Like, can't lie.
Oh, apparently the mines were changed.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Sucks, but makes sense.
I mean, do KFC have a McFlurry equivalent type thing?
They do like Sundays, don't they?
I thought they had like a ice cream ball.
Sure, I've had a Sunday from them before.
Oh, nether bees.
Nether bees?
Ow! Firefox. Ah.
Have we got nether bees?
Yeah.
Uh,
They're the nasty burny ones.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that particularly cranky set.
Ah! Fire bee. Fire. Fire. Have you seen about the new nether mobs? In the new update that's just come out in vanilla?
No, I don't think I have.
So they've added the piglin,
Piglin, okay.
which is sort of an offshoot of the zombie pigman,
Right.
that are neutral to you as long as you are wearing a bit of golden armor.
Oh, that's interesting and different.
But will attack you if you attack them aren't wearing golden armor
Yeah.
or attempt to steal from them.
I mean, sounds perfectly fair to me.
Which also includes trying to take their ores.
Okay.
And then there's hogs,
Right.
which are large hogs that will just kill the crap out of you.
I love kill the crap out of you.
They do not give a shiz. They will just attack you. They have no chill. They have no chill. And Endermen are now in the nether.
Oh, okay. I always wondered why they weren't. Was there, like, story behind why they weren't? Or...
Not that I know of. Gosh, that was fire suddenly. Oh boy, my heart.
Whoa! I've just seen the stream catch up. Jeez.
Yep. Yep.
I'm gonna have to clip it.
That happened.
And then there was lava.
What is that? Dimensional shard ore. Ow, ow, ow. Ow, God. Yep, Tannic, that occurred. find my way home. Before there's before I go up in flames.
Oh, I hate the sound of my own voice. Ugh.
I normally don't have a problem with my own voice.
I hate it with a passion.
Which I think comes from a long time of editing videos. But I gotta say, I'm been editing a bunch of D&D videos at the moment.
Yeah.
From the end of Storm Kings around that time.
Mhm.
And I've just got into a batch of them where during the time when I had that palsy.
Oh yeah.
And I don't like it.
So you can hear the difference.
Yeah. I can hear a
I
difference
think all
in it.
things considered, it wasn't a huge difference. Like, it really could have been. But I do know that it's difficult hearing that there's any difference.
Yeah. And he also doesn't like their own voice. The thing I've heard, also litigious obese termite planking.
I know, right? I was going to comment, but I wasn't really sure what to say.
I think largely just that. Like,
I'm not entirely sure I would have completely figured out how to say litigious. What does that even mean?
As far as I understand it, likely to litigate.
Huh? Okay.
Likely to sue someone.
Yeah. Okay. The more you know.
Jeff says, pro tip, don't dig straight down. Well, that's good advice now, Jeff.
I feel like I need to tweet out that clip. But I feel like it would be better if it was an FBF tweet.
I think we can arrange that. I think I know a guy that runs the Twitter.
Yeah.
I hope I do.
Gonna pull some strings.
Yeah. And I also want another exporter.
My brain is really on one this evening. You said, and I also want, and my brain instantly replied with bacon.
I'd quite like some bacon, actually. Was I saying something? I feel like I was saying something before I said about the litigious.
Pass.
The thing about people's own voices that I've heard. And I don't know how true it is. And this is similar to a thing I was saying about Discord and another number of video sharing applications.
Mm-hmm.
Discord shows you a mirrored image version of your camera.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so does, for instance, Zoom.
Mm-hmm. Quite a lot of phones on selfie mode do as well, don't they?
Yeah. And that is because you're used to seeing yourself in the mirror.
Yeah.
So the main reason that people don't like the sound of their own voice is because they're not used to hearing it without the without it reverberating through their own skull.
Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine that.
Which is why a lot of people think they sound different. They don't sound different. They sound different to themselves because
Yeah.
you are in your own head. Whereas other people aren't in your head.
I mean, I'm glad other people aren't in my head.
Right, I want a network transmitter, a network receiver, and a network card. I'm going to have to work out what spawning mechanic we're going to use.
Yeah.
So I've not done that just yet. But I'm ready to come over there with some stuff and wire stuff in.
Okie dokes.
What did you have from KFC, Tanny?
Was it good, and did you save me any?
Well, apparently it was good.
That's a solid start.
I'm curious to see how far this building's gone since I left.
Essentially, pretty much the whole way. Got 4 glass-fronted rooms. We've got some space to put some machinery in, as far as like the storagey stuff.
Ooh, fancy looking.
A partial floor going on up there, because, you know.
So one thing we're going to put in, they didn't get me my order, wanted a Zinger burger, but I got a normal one.
Oh.
Disappointing. We're going to put in RF tools elevators because they're fun. Had beams.
I don't think we've done one before either.
We've not used one for a little while. Yeah, I've gone off chicken on the bone. So let's hop down. Okay.
The blocks just show where the middle of the room is, and this is for while we're doing the fit out.
Reasonable.
Because I figured you might need to get in and out.
Yeah.
And these rooms here, either side, are just for the wiring on the back of the storage things, which will go on top of here.
Okay.
I've just put slabs on them for now so that mobs don't spawn.
Jeff says, it may just be me, but you seem to get more chicken on the bone than you do off it.
Quite possibly.
I tend to find that you get... Oh, that's too much. Pardon me. So these elevators will work in conjunction with any that are still on the same line. I gave my leftover to Bella as she was staring at me from the bed. Boop. And no, you got to be in the middle then. Dang it.
What's that?
I'm gonna try and put the controller somewhere in the middle so that we only need one screen controller for both screens.
Okay.
There we go. I also apparently...
Yeah.
I forgot it needs power. One moment.
I figured there's power already over here, so... But it is going to need some cabling.
Yeah, I need either more cabling or more wireless stuff.
I thought it was quite a quaint little barn building, given what it actually does.
This is true. Jeff says, I mean, like at Nando's you can have boneless breast or thighs, and they're tiny thighs, but for the same cost you can have half the chicken on the bone, and you get twice as much meat. The question is, how much are you paying for the bone? Like, how much does the bone take up of the meat that you're getting?
With chicken as well, when it's cooked on the bone, it tends to stay more moist, I find. Sometimes, like, just chicken strips or whatever can be quite dry.
True.
But I'm essentially carnivore at this point, so you know.
I don't know. I've been ordering from our local fish and chip shop. Boneless. That's a great photo of Bella, by the way, Tanny.
I need to see.
In IRL.
Oh, cute.
Let's run it down.
Do you want me to dig that to the bottom?
No, it only needs to go down to the elevator, the screen controller.
Oh, okay. Does the elevator at the bottom need it? Oh no, it doesn't, because that's on that's the wireless one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Flex point.
I think technically the top one doesn't need it. So I think it's only the bottom block that needs to be powered. But I can't remember, and I powered both of them now, so...
Yeah.
Oh, I need to... Yep. Take out this block.
Oh yeah. Shall I put the willow in?
Are
we ready? Are we ready for sliding? Is this the point we're at?
Yep.
Yeah. There you go.
So on this control screen, you'll see what colour do you want that? That's quite nice. So there is a button here for the ground floor and a button here for the killing floor.
Yep. Hey.
And then if I put this in here,
The only problem I note is that that floor allows spawning on it. But when we're here, it won't.
It shouldn't spawn monsters.
It'll be up the top
Yeah.
the rest of the time, so we should be okay because there's half slabs underneath that.
Yeah, it should be fine then.
Okay.
I would suggest maybe taking that hay out though.
Why? Don't you want it to kill you?
I would prefer it if it didn't.
Ah. Shame.
Right. Whoosh down here. Let's put the Killer Joe.
The Killer Joe.
Could you possibly bring me down some light?
Some light?
Yes, please. I can't tell
What
which
light?
way the Killer Joe is facing. And it would be very dumb if he's facing a wall at the moment.
It would be pretty funny though. Which one are you in? This one?
I'm in here. He is facing this way. So if I break him and replace him from this, of course. If I place him from here, he should now be facing this way. And he is.
Yay! Get on,
then-
Joe.
And then you say this is going to be where we're going to put the storage wall.
Yeah,
So
like on top of those.
this is going to be for wiring back here.
Mhm.
Cool. Beep. You go there.
Do the Joes need to be fed with stuff?
Yep.
Okay, so I need to dig out a tunnel underneath.
I was just going to dig out a...
Also, there's gold there.
Right, you. I thought this was a hole, and it's actually just a block of slate that's...
It's weird, isn't it?
You are going to be an exporter exporting fluids. Ding, 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 ding. Dink. Right, I just need to pop home.
Mm-hmm.
I also like the mechanical sound of the elevator.
Yeah, my Minecraft's really quiet, so I don't generally hear it.
It's quite a nice, satisfying...
It's weird. I can see the screen downstairs to control it. I can't see the screen upstairs. Only one of them's updated.
Huh.
And I've not re-logged.
Weird.
Yeah. Who knows? Nobody knows. The reason it's a thing.
I need a bucket. And I need to pop you in that one. Yeah.
So, yeah, I've come upstairs and at present I can't get back downstairs. So I'm going to disconnect and reconnect and see if that works.
Fingers crossed. Meanwhile, I've got a bucket of definitely nutritious slimy goop.
Not a jar of dirt.
No, sadly, it's a bucket of nutrient distillation, which is apparently what you get if you take beef and sugar and leave it in water for a little while.
Yeah, sure.
So definitely, good stuff.
Yeah, only the best stuff.
For our Joe.
So do you have to, pipe it to him?
It is a fluid.
Or does he get it in bottles?
So, yes, you can pipe it to him.
Okay.
Note to self, if you're standing too close and the elevator comes up, it punches you.
Does it? Huh. Intriguing.
So now he's got nutrient distillation.
Cool.
Jeff says this is a very educational stream.
Hmm. The more you know. Does this need to go underneath Joe? It does, doesn't it? To get the next pipe around.
Now, I'd like to say that Joe is incredibly intelligent.
I feel like there's a really rather large butt in there.
That's because if I said that, I'd be lying. Joe is a zombie head in a jar of nutrients.
Yeah. Doesn't sound like he's got a lot going for him.
To continue with the very educational stream. Oh, it doesn't need to be run around the side of it.
No, but we're going to have others further down, aren't we?
It
can just go past
feeds
it.
past.
So like that.
Yeah. So that, this
Okay.
counts as the same as the conduit.
Because I was half wondering about, running it down the middle and branching it off either side, because that will use less in the long run.
Yeah, that is cheaper. So I'd like to say that if we give Joe a sword right now, he wouldn't attack anything in front of him.
But I'm pretty sure if you run in there, you'd find different.
But once again, I'm fairly certain if I run in here, he just starts a swinging.
Does it swing a sword?
Yeah. Can you see the little sword sticking out?
Yeah.
On the stream? Ow.
Yeah. Interesting. What kind of radius does he have? Not that it will matter, because the mobs wander around, because they're pretty stupid like that. But...
I mean, evidently, he's not swinging the sword here.
Yeah.
Ow. Ow.
So we might need to make the room shorter. Or put a Joe in at the back.
Or put something in that pushes the mobs...
Oh yeah, that's not a bad shout.
...in the direction of the Joe. Ow. 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 The other problem is, it does use durability up on the sword to whack you.
Yeah. But I mean, we're not exactly hurting for resources.
So we just need to... We possibly need to have a way of rearming Joe.
Mm-hmm.
But next up, let's build... Does Enderio have a mob spawner? It has the powered spawner. Probably,
okay.
Yeah, it could use water.
Could use water.
To push the monsters to the flow towards Joe.
Could be an interesting low-tech, high-tech solution.
So, broken spawners.
I assume I'm okay to cover up this floor now.
Yeah. I think if we need to get down and lay any more cables, we can break it again if needs be, but I don't think there's anything else we need to run under there for the moment.
Yeah, it's only the middle floor, and because you can access the back of Joe, you can give him iron swords when you need to.
I think I'm going to go with the tried and true mob spawning from industrial foregoing.
Okay.
Which I wish I could remember the name of. Mob duplicator.
Oh, my eyes are so tired and irritated today. It's not good.
hay fever or?
Hay fever and tiredness probably is a combo, I would imagine.
Yeah, I guess that's fairly reasonable to assume.
Mm.
Yeah, I know my hay fever was playing up a lot today, especially as somebody next door was mowing.
We've had all the council mowers out yesterday, cutting all of the grass.
They
kind of haven't cut all of the grass, which actually I quite like. They've just done like a metre edge around all of the grass, so it's still really long in the middle.
Interesting.
Which I'm hoping will be really good for the bees. Like, I'm hoping that this year will prove to be a bee comeback year. Because, you know, normally those flower heads would have all been chopped off.
Yeah.
And dandelions apparently are one of the earliest food sources for bees. So
Interesting.
they're actually quite important. So the more people weed to get rid of them and mow their lawn to take the heads off and all of that kind of stuff, it actually means there's less food for bees.
Ow. Joe. Joe. No. Bad Joe.
You could take the sword off him from, you know, outside.
And I would have done if I hadn't forgotten he had it.
This needs power, right?
Yep.
So it needs under there.
Yeah. Where do I have power down here? The elevator.
Yep. Indeed you do.
Okay, Mr. Elevator, up you go.
It's cool that you can send the elevator up without needing to be on it.
It does come in useful.
Because it's the thing that's always been a challenge making like secret doors and stuff. I've always found that difficult, figuring out how you can use the secret doors, but them kind of reset themselves so that not only you can get out, but someone else could get in as well.
Yeah. It's it's a complex one, and it works. Like this elevator works real well for it, because
Does it have to go up and down, or can you set it sideways?
I've never actually tried setting it sideways. I don't think it does work left to right.
That could be a really interesting way to open and close doors.
I don't think it does.
Why are you...
I'm
Where
making
are
a
you
horrible mess.
You are. Over it. No. Go over it. Nudge over one. There you go.
I conveniently have literally just enough. Right, so the only other thing that this needs is essence.
Okay. Trying to figure out how to get a decent doorway down. But I don't think we need it really, do we?
No. I mean, maybe.
Well, you can just bury through the floor. Ah, ow.
Sorry.
Can we set something up that turns on a light when the lift's in motion?
Not sure.
That's where I would really like drawbridges. Or we could do it with iron doors, maybe. Because if you put it on a timer long enough to where, when the redstone signal, it closes the doors.
Yeah.
Long enough for the lift to get to wherever its location is. Is there a block that senses when a block is in front of it?
Yes, it's called the scanner.
Because that could be the other way of doing it. When the scanner shows that the lift is in front of it, it opens the doors. Couldn't it?
I assume so, yes.
The corridor's 3 wide now, though, so, you know, isn't ideal.
The ale is up to 0.95.
Ooh, very nice. So am I putting water in the back of these? Are we doing the conveyor things?
Let's see if it's going to be an issue first.
Okay.
In terms of colouring ender things, we're blue other colour, aren't we?
Yeah. We figured blue made sense for FBF. Which flux spores have we got? Is it Signalum?
Yes.
Because mine just disappeared out of my inventory.
Huh. That's inconvenient.
Indeed.
It's very weird when sometimes the other players on the lift with you don't quite get animated at the same speed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing. What's that you're holding?
This is a tank of... Well, currently it's an empty tank, but it's going to be a tank of essence.
Okay.
That I just need to plumb into.
Does it need to go near each
It's
of them and cable in, or will each machine have one?
I'm going to put one in the middle that will cable into each of them.
Okay. What kind of tubing is it? Oh, that one. So it can connect on to what we've already got.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I'm doing it this way rather than...
So the holes I've got in the floor already function for what you need?
Yep.
Cool beans. There's a space above you should you want to climb out.
I will do momentarily. I just need to tell this to always extract. Just going to put you on extract. And then I'm hopefully going to have enough blaze powder rods ready to build. The other ender tank for the other end.
Oh yeah.
Yes. So you are going to be a green at that end, and you two are blue.
Actually, thinking about it, the elevators wouldn't take you sideways because you would have to run.
Yes. Are you below the elevator?
No. Near it, but not below it.
There we go. We've got wither skeletons spawning.
Cool.
Let's seal this up.
Should I take the light away?
Yeah.
There you go.
And let's give Joe his sword back.
Get on, Joe. Yeah, see, we're going to have to push him forward, aren't we?
Yeah.
So how do you fancy doing that? What are you feeling?
I mean, we've got conveyor belts.
Mm-hmm.
And if we do Enderman, we'll have to use conveyor belts, because obviously if we use water, they'll just disappear out of there.
That is true. Also, what is picking up stuff at the minute?
At the moment, nothing.
Okay.
Which is my next step. Also, see you around, Spider
Joe is
Sam.
on it. Bye, Sam.
I mean, yeah, Joe does good work.
He is just beefing them right up. Can you give Joe bow and arrows and stuff as well?
He can only be given melee weapons.
Oh, that's a shame.
Are you below the elevator?
Nope.
I feel that is a sensible thing to check.
This is why I was kind of thinking that having a door that closes would be interesting. It has to be on your floor for the door to be open. Or maybe trapdoors? A trapdoor might work. I feel like maybe going in there. You might need a lever out here to turn them on and off.
That is what I'm working on.
I changed it to active on redstone signal. I assumed that was the right thing to do.
Yeah. Right, first of all, Joe, and I need to take that from you.
Again, we can do that from outside, John.
I mean, I was going to have to run past him punching me to get to outside anyway.
True.
And he can't actually get through my armour.
No, it just nudges you back.
Dang it.
What?
I might need more redstone conduit.
Are you just short?
Yeah. I kind of want it to come up here anyway. I also want...
Okay. Clearly never picked up that before. So you want it to come up here? Yeah?
Yeah, so it comes up in between the two walls.
Like that.
Like literally there and there.
Where and where? Okay, yeah. Here and here.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Does prove a slight issue for hopping in and out. But once we've got this one sorted out, it won't be a problem. There's doors open instead through the wiring room. We need some painted covers as well, don't we?
Yep. It's cobblestone, just plain cobblestone, isn't it?
Yep. Nice and simple. I figured it didn't need to be flashy.
No. Yeah, the painting machine got slightly confused when I tried to give it cobblestone.
Yeah.
I think you can paint cobblestone.
Oh, okay. I want to do that instead, so that there's an easy way for us to hop through, should we need it, which would be there.
So that is red in, and you should be... output red.
Some of your stuff that I picked up. So the bottom one is left and the top one is right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, cobblestone, 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 cobblestone. Yeah, can't be bothered with that one.
What's that?
I need to get some more facades, but I don't have any more painted at the moment.
Ta-da! I fixed it.
Do you happen to have a chest on you, Sean?
Yeah, sure. Just a normal chest.
Yeah. Thank you.
Ta-da!
Just for testing purposes at the moment.
Oh yeah, you've just hooked it up to the hooder.
Hello, Barney.
Hey!
Barney comes bearing news.
Ooh. Good news, bad news?
Yeah, what form of news, Barney? That will be for us to decide.
Oh, okay. Slightly ominous, but I'm cool with it.
What is your news? As of the end of tomorrow, he should be departing Twitch for a few months.
Oh, okay. I mean, that could be either good news or bad news depending on the reasoning, I guess.
Life has been eh.
Yep, I know that feeling well.
Well, that's not great to hear that life has been eh. But it's definitely a feeling that's going around at the moment. He needs to secure his future, and he's going to apply for apprenticeships.
Okay. Well, that's cool. Very much good luck with that.
Yes.
It's an exciting prospect. Although I imagine nerve-wracking, because it feels like that kind of thing would be.
Yes, I imagine it's tricky. I mean, I do know a fair amount at the moment about, you know, putting yourself out there and starting a new career path. It is nerve-wracking at any time.
Hmm.
I'll be applying for bricklaying and stoofs.
Oh, okay. Is that something you have experience in previously? I really can't words very good today. I'm trying. But the words just aren't wordsing right, really.
Nope. Chance to learn, he says.
Ah, fair.
Well, best of luck with that. Also, it's a trade, so have something to fall back on. Very true.
Yeah, very true. There's it's the kind of thing that even if stuff's slow, you can normally pick up odd jobs and bits. And actually branching out into other trades is
it's the kind of thing that people will always need.
Mm.
You know, it's I can't think of a word for it really, but it's a basic requirement is to have a house, and you need bricklaying and roofing and stuff like that for that.
Yeah. Although saying that, I thought the same of interior design, but how wrong was I?
Yeah.
Can I control a trapdoor with a redstone conduit? I can't, can I? Or can I?
I don't think so.
Because I'm thinking we could put trapdoors on the floor and have them connected to... Have we got wire? What kind of options do we have? We can box in red alloy wire, can't we?
I think so. I know back at my old college, going back to the bricklaying, they used to do bricklaying courses there, and they'd always have, like, every year you'd go in, and for the first half of the year they'd be laying bricks and sort of building up a little building, and for the second half of the year they'd be demolishing it.
Oh, that's cool. So you get both sets of skills then.
Yeah. I assume it's always the same people doing both halves.
I would imagine so, yeah.
Right.
Can mobs spawn on stairs?
I don't know.
One of those pieces of information that I'm sure I have locked away in my noggin somewhere. But it's just not, No, they can't. Cool. Can you see what I'm trying to do?
Oh, interesting.
So when the lift isn't there, that could flip up. So it just makes you think about not climbing in it, but equally you could jump over it if you were really that way inclined. So what was that block called? Scanner.
Yeah.
The extra utilities or RF tools?
I think I've used the extra utilities one before. So we now have flip switch kill with a skeleton. Yeah, we need that line of water in there. That worked. That works well. I can't help but feel, Tanny, that was a foregone conclusion that was going to happen. How's that for some water that running, Sean? I'm now wondering if mobs spawn in water. Mobs do not spawn in water.
Sweet Jim. Wondering whether that worked.
Yeah, they don't seem to wander into it.
And they hop themselves back out, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not the most elegant of solutions, but it'll do. Does that block light up for some reason?
I'm wondering where it's
There's
letting
random light happening there.
There's light coming from something.
Does this glow? There's some sort of light below there, I think. There we go.
They don't.
Yeah, the cable kind of glows, but it's not affecting the runes now, so... They don't watch them?
I was just thinking they don't seem to be making it back out again. But no, they do.
Oh, hello. Ah. Doesn't work on that one, so I need to go and put a stair in front of that, but it otherwise works, doesn't it?
Yeah, that is definitely working now.
Get out of my way. Come on. Budge. Ta-da! Oh, buggery doesn't quite get pushed far enough on that one. Yeah, he's just out of range there.
Right, I'm going for option 2.
What's that?
If you can turn that off and kill everything in there, and put the floor back in.
Yeah.
I'll go grab option 2.
What is option 2?
Vector plates.
Okay. Is that what we're using in the other killing bit?
Yeah.
So what can I cover up red alloy wires with? How do I box them in? Is there a saw or something? Diamond bit saw? No.
I think they are multi-parts, so you should be able to chisel and bits them in.
No, it wouldn't let me.
No?
No. But there was a thing, like is it cable facades? Maybe?
That's... Oh, damn it, Joe. No, stop.
One day you'll remember.
Well, Barney. if we don't see you before, good luck.
Very much good luck. And keep us posted in the Discord if you're not around for streams.
Yeah, if you when you get back, because I assume at some point you might return.
Doing my best modding today, John. I don't think it's a cable facade. Is it facade cobblestone?
Okay. Vector plates in.
Cool.
Barney Joe rearmed. Got Barney on the brain now.
We can call this particular one Barney if you like. It could be Killer Barney.
Stay safe as well, Barney. And we're now getting the drops over here.
Woo! That's cool.
So I need to do the same sort of filtering on this side as I'm doing on the random drops.
Yeah.
In the basement, which is to drop out swords and things. But the vector plates are nice because they were designed for use in mob spawners. And so they allow mobs to spawn on them. And then with these ones, they very rapidly whip them towards Joe. Or Barney. And with the configuration that they've got in there at the moment, they just sort of whip them towards Joe and don't allow them to move off of the plate in front of him.
Okay. I mean, do we need that many on the floor?
It doesn't hurt because they can't then wander off. They can't find somewhere safe to go and stand. And they're not that expensive.
Okay.
So I think what we'll do, that's pretty much the end for this one.
Yeah.
What we can look at doing is Joe can take pretty much any melee weapon, including but not limited to sticks.
Oh, okay.
Scythes, tinker's weapons. For wither skeletons, we particularly want the head. Which means we want something with a very high chance of beheading.
Yeah.
So I think for next time we look at making... I just saw it. Tanny has sent me a picture of Milo from Sims 4.
Ooh, awesome.
So yes, as Barney says, we want to look at making something like the cleaver from Tinker's Constructs.
Yeah.
Which is a weapon specifically designed to lop the head off of things. So I think next time we start off by building a cleaver with as much beheading as we can put on a weapon.
Yeah.
We give it to Joe, we run it a bit, we get some wither skeleton skulls, which we've already got 2 of in here. Um, we get enough. We need to get one more to kill the Wither. At which point we go and kill the Wither. And I mean, we've got a couple of options of blocks we can get that are wither-proof.
Mm-hmm.
What's a wither trap? This tile will give mobs withering. Oh, it's a trap that gives wither.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
I mean, there's a couple of environmental tech blocks that are wither-proof, but they're sort of high-tier environmental tech.
Right.
What is the Pinkinator? I feel deep concern. But we'll look into something that's wither-proof and build some form of an arena that is nice and wither-safe for us to kill the Wither.
Yeah.
We'll kill the Wither.
We had it in a bubble thing before, didn't we?
We've had it in a force field before. I kind of want to steer clear of force fielding it again.
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember which we did last time.
But yeah, we've done that.
Okay.
We'll look at other options.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll get some Withers killed. We'll get some Nether Stars, which unlocks higher tier stuff such as Draconic Evolution.
Yeah.
So that's one thing. Another thing that we are looking at the moment is we are looking to get another server spun up with a more basic level of mod pack. That might be that we do switching Mondays.
Okay.
I don't know whether that's going to be something that we'll have up in time for next week. But that is something to look forward to for people.
Yeah.
And the idea is it's going to be sort of more of a vanilla plus mod pack. So it's going to be lighter on the specific mods and more able for anybody to run it.
Yeah. So we can bring friends.
So we can hopefully bring some more friends who haven't been able to join us for the kitchen sink mod packs. But we are at the end of this stream, which means I press the button. And I mean, I hoped that the little thing would go up in the Discord. Oh, not the Discord. I hoped that would happen. And all it remains for me to say is that we're grateful for you guys to be here. Thank you so much. If you haven't done so already, please do smash that follow button. It's a great way for you guys to know when we go live, and it's a completely free way that you can support us. And it lets you know when to come and hang out with us.
Yeah.
Tomorrow night, Sean and I will be back on the open ocean with the Revenge of the Morning Star. Last week we found out the fate of the crew of the Morning Star. Tomorrow we're going to take revenge for them. We're going to hunt down Grey Marrow and find the final Shroudbreaker gem.
Yes, indeed.
On Wednesday, I'm kind of thinking tabletop game.
Okay. Cool.
Tabletop sim. Not sure what game just yet. Not sure who with. Stay tuned.
All this and more to be decided shortly.
On Thursday, over on the Angel Games Player, we've got more Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. We're about 75-ish% of the way through the story at the moment. So it's building to a conclusion. On Friday, Jeff takes the GM's chair as the Princes of the Apocalypse crew head to the Sacred Stone Monastery, which is a fun time. On Sunday, the Waterdeep Dragon Heist continues as they explore Trollskull Manor and take a look at what it's going to take to re-establish it as a tavern.
Oh, cool.
And then, as I said, Minecraft Mondays next week will be doing stuff.
Lots of stuff. But all
For
the
now,
good
guys,
stuff.
thank you very much for watching. Who's around?
That's a good question. Who is around, John?
Who is around? Come on, give me that raid channel button. Let's throw a raid at... What is that? Ginger, who is playing Stream Racer.
Oh, cool.
So we'll throw a raid. The Trollskull crew works. We'll throw a raid over at Ginger. We'll see you guys again tomorrow night. For now, thank you so much, and farewell.
Bye.